Hi, my name is Chris Muller. I'm the founder of SofaBurn Records and the chairman and founder of SofaBurn Inc. So my background is in social work. I have a mind for people who are underserved and people who need a little help. I've had a lot of help in my life. I've had a lot of assistance. I know the difficulties of asking people for help. I know the difficulty of getting to a place in your life where you even realize you need help. When we decided to go full-time with SofaBurn Records, the label, there's always been a philanthropic side to it. We've always been interested in giving back to the community. But like so many people, when we got into COVID and the pandemic, we saw artists that were unable to work. And artists that are unable to work in a gig economy, it's dangerous and it's scary. And we saw all of these people that all of a sudden couldn't afford healthcare, couldn't afford to go to the doctor, couldn't afford to take care of themselves because they weren't working and they weren't able to work. And so the need presented itself. So SofaBurn Inc. was really born out of a need that I saw working for the label, seeing our artists not be able to go to the doctor, not be able to have medical procedures, not be able to get eyeglasses. And so it was at that point that we decided, oh, we can help. There's a need here, and there's a lot of people who need and can use this help.
My name's David Mueller, and I am a traditional oil painter, classic sort of style, stuff that looks like the art museum from 100 years ago. Been doing it for 35 years. Before that was a graphic designer. All the way back in 1991, I switched to fine art, and that's what I've been doing ever since. I'm doing a DIY project at my house, and I trip and fall and land with all of my weight with a locked arm on my right hand. I didn't know my shoulder 3 days later started hurting, and I didn't know that I probably just tore my rotator cuff. I'm not able to sleep. So think about how that affects your day and your creativity. I had to readjust where my paints were compared to my canvas. I had to do some different things because I couldn't stand there for very long with my arm extended and paint. That means you're focused on the details and not on the broad aspects. That's what this painting is about. It's kind of the broad aspects of a design and looseness and hard edges and soft edges and spontaneity. And if you're sitting up like this because your shoulder hurts, then I'm dealing with the big name orthopedic people in Cincinnati, and they don't want to take my insurance. And I'm like, I just need an evaluation.
Hey, I'm Joe Maturette, and I have a band called Joe's Truck Stop. I'm a singer-songwriter, touring musician, and then I had like 2 years of just all of a sudden like being in a weird situation where I couldn't even get insurance. And so I just kind of went, time without having any access. I ended up needing to get my wisdom teeth extracted. It wasn't like an option that I could just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my wisdom teeth. Like, they were coming out. It was painful. There were issues. Trying to seek out any options for making that affordable, and there was very few. And I think I was on Medicaid at the time, and they wouldn't help out for dental.
Yeah, my name is Mike Montgomery. I'm a recording studio owner. I'm a musician, artist, a writer, and I spent a lifetime pursuing my creative interests and helping others pursue theirs through recording, mixing, and mastering work at my studio. I was faced with a situation where I was going to have like thousands and thousands of dollars of out-of-pocket expenses for dental work. It wasn't covered under our insurance plan. So it's like, what do? Do you not take care of yourself, or you just pay for it? I have to pay for it.
My name is Grant Garner. I'm a songwriter, musician. I've been doing music my entire life. Healthcare has created a barrier for me in that I've been someone who's always struggled with mental health issues and depression and anxiety, and that's been the number one thing that's kept me from doing my work to the best of my abilities.
And so SofaBurn Inc. really just came from that. It came from these people's stories, and it came from watching people who make art for a living not be able to take care of themselves. And it felt like in this country and the way things are set up that wasn't okay for me. I understand that I can't redo the healthcare system, and I understand that I can't change the way the world works, but I do feel like we're able to take steps and do our part to do something and step in and help. And that's why we do SofaBurn Inc.
process of application was very, very user-friendly, very easy. Lynn responded to me and said, "We got you covered." And then I was able to pay for all of that physical therapy. I wouldn't have been able to pay for all the physical therapy until they upgraded my insurance to that next level that Lynn helped me find and that you guys helped subsidize.
And then I'd found out about SofaBurn Inc. And that was a life changer because all of a sudden it would help me afford something that was probably going to put me in the position of having to maybe step aside from playing music for a bit full time because it was just coming out of the pandemic. There weren't many shows happening. I was bouncing a weird schedule between 2 projects. Who knows what other ways of trying to afford that and pay for it, and how it would have gotten in the way of me continuing to rebuild the sustainability of a music career post-pandemic. You made it very easy to communicate, to talk through what my options were, to find the place to do it. Yeah, it was really simple, and I was very grateful for the help.
It was the easiest thing. I went to the website, clicked on a link. Lynn contacted me right back. I filled out a form and was awarded a grant, and that went straight to the healthcare provider. So no money is changing hands. You know, the next time I showed up at the dentist, they said, "Hey, you've got this grant. This credit is sitting here on your account." It was the easiest thing. It was amazing, you know.
The care that I get from SofaBurn Inc. allows me to take care of the mental health issues that I deal with every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't deal with it. So having SofaBurn Inc. help get the care that I need, it changes everything. I would encourage anyone who has the ability to support SofaBurn Inc. To donate or reach out to help however they can. Art it's the most important thing that people don't think of as the most important thing. And donating to SofaBurn Inc. or helping out however you can just allows artists to continue creating art for everyone to benefit from.
If you're looking for something to do at the end of the year, this is one of the most meaningful nonprofits that I'm aware of. You know, it's just it has been for me.
If we value art, if we value music, if we value human creativity and human expression, if you think there should be a place for this in our world, then one thing we can do to ensure that that continues to thrive is to meet the basic healthcare needs of the people that are actually creating these things that we all participate in. By donating, you're actually giving your money straight to a worthy cause. You're meeting a need, and there's no giant organization that exists to sustain itself. It really is a small enough enterprise that the money's passing basically straight through to the artists that are applying for the grants.
SofaBurn Inc. is totally a great investment.
Art is an important thing, and without it, the world is a dark place. And SofaBurn Inc. helps artists continue creating art. We believe that our mission of helping with healthcare, helping fund grants to folks who have immediate needs, can keep people working in a career that brings light to the world, brings color to the world, but that requires an enormous financial investment. I want to encourage people to go to sofaburninc.org and make a monthly gift, a one-time gift. Anything you can do. It's tax deductible. We're a 501c3, but anything you can do to help artists is noble and worthwhile. And almost every dollar that is donated to us goes straight to helping the artist. We have very low overhead. We're not a huge conglomerate. We're just people that believe that it's important to keep artists healthy and making art. There is some gratification in knowing that when you get an email from someone saying you've changed their lives, and when you get an email from someone saying, "I have a career because you helped me keep going," that really feels like change to me. That really feels like this is worthwhile. This is, while difficult, rewarding. And we are in some small way changing the world because we're keeping art in it and we're helping people.